And hello everyone, welcome back to Geek Cheese, welcome back to Cheese League Baseball. I am Greg, your Cheese League Baseball Commissioner. It's been a long ass week and I can't wait to enjoy myself and watch some Cheese League Baseball action, because right now we're going to watch Gouda Giants and the Asiago Aeroplanes. The series is tied 2-2. We've got Shark Holloway on the bump for the Aeroplanes, a 1-1 record, versus Martin Hartman, a 1-1 record as well. Kind of pretty evenly matched pitchers in terms of ERA and whip and all that good stuff. Let's come right into it and watch it. We're at Apple Field once again. And just checking the integrity of my recording, because I didn't do that yet. 48, 49, and 50. And yeah, we're good to go. But it's been a long week. So, yeah. So let's do something enjoyable. How about that? Hope you're having a good one out there. Recording this right before Labor Day weekend, so maybe a weekend plans, getting away. I am doing nothing because my wife has to work. Speed Demons versus the Power Hitters. That's the Aeroplanes and the Gouda Giants, respectively. Martin Hartman on the bump. Trey Matthews leading it off, 423, 3 homers, 6 RBIs for the leadoff man, the shortstop, the Aeroplanes. And here we go. Hartman, 93-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike to lead things off. And gets him to pop it up. Nice little shot of the city. Out number 1. Dolly Francis really needs to turn it on or do something. And 158 for her. Really struggling at the plate. Four-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, and the forkball for Martin Hartman in his pitch arsenal. 2 quick outs here as McIntyre steps in. 363 and 5 for him. The lefty in the box. Contact versus righties is activated. Obviously, Hartman, the righty, has an elite changeup. And that is an outs Castaneda. A quick 1-2-3 top of the first. As I adjust my microphone, hope you're all enjoying these games. As Castaneda will lead things off. 639, 3 homers, 8 RBIs for him. Again, Shark Holloway. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying these games. It's been a lot of fun to put this together, and it gives me something to do and something to take my mind off the BS that happens at work. As Castaneda goes down on strikes, and Allen steps in. 486 for him, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. A lot of homers. A lot of homers already in the first couple of batters. And that's another one. That'll be Nick Allen's 6th home run. That's a tank. It's an Oppo Taco shot, too. 447-foot Jack, 6th homer, 14th RBI. I think he's right up there now with Freddie Ferguson of the Kasier Kraken. And that brings up Goldie Cooper. 258, 3 homers, 10 RBIs for her. Talk about Shark Holloway quick. 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup for the righty. Kind of the ace of this staff, to be honest with you. 1-2 count on Cooper. And that one is hit hard, but foul. 2-2. Over to McIntyre at second base. And that is the second out. Ron Owens now. 219 average for him on the tournament. Likes those high pitches. And that one, ooh, just gets above Russell's head at third. Francis tracks it down. I'll keep him to a single. And Enrique Villarreal steps up. This guy got a lot of homers as well. 500 average, 6 homers for him, 13 RBIs. And that one is skied out to center field. Who's that out there in center? It's Bugby. Interesting. Bugby out in center. I wonder if... Oh, I wonder who else they got playing then. Because I'm thinking Francis in left, Bugby and... I guess Kobe Frown must be playing And batting down in the order, playing right field for them. Miguel Russell, 273 for him, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Trying to get adjusted here. I feel like there's something in my eye. Hartman strikes him out as Hardcore steps in. Now, Carlisle Hardcore should be a pretty decent power hitter. See, his power stats are all jacked up. First pitch Slayer, that's why really, but should be a pretty decent, you know, power hitting bat off the bench, kind of DH guy, but no homers so far. Gets under that one. That'll be the second out. As Palacios camps under it. And number 2. And it's that Bugby, 211 average for him. I said homers like Alex Rodriguez when he's broadcaster Rodriguez. That one's foul. Broadcaster Rodriguez, he'll go. He has a lot of homers, and he like really enunciates. He's like, he has a lot of homers. And what you do is you choose and you do this, and he has a lot of homers, and it's just he talks for me. I don't know why he does it. I'd love to hear the guy talk about baseball, but he just talks so weird. All right. This is actually Palacios. I don't know who this is up the bat, but he grounds out nonetheless. Javier Fisher stepping in, 357 average. Well, hey, you know what? If you subscribe to us and if you're watching this content, how about a huge thank you? As that one is a strike. Just appreciate it. We just got another sub. It's pretty amazing. Down on strikes. And Todd Ford steps in. 368, 1 homer, 4 RBIs for Ford, the number 8 hitter, the DH in this lineup today, so not playing shortstop. Howell tosses it to Holloway, who bobbles it, and Todd Ford gets a free base. And Abby Rosas steps in, the catcher. I can't believe he did that. What a dingus. 1-1. And over to McIntyre. That is out number 3. So the error goes unpunished. 7-8-9 now. Due up for the visiting Asiago Aeroplanes.
Number 52.
In front of a silent Apple Field. I don't know why they do that. It's a low rumble now, I suppose. That one is fouled away. And that one's fouled away. 0-2. And down on strikes. 1, 2, 3, she goes. Man, Kobe Brown just like hasn't put it together yet this year. Don't know what's going on with him. There's a couple of players on, you know, in Cheese League who, whether they're A-rated, board Martin Hartman's looking good. As Patrick steps in, they're either like A-rated players or B+ rated players. They just have done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing at the plate. A couple of very highly rated pitchers who've been subpar. So, I don't know. Including a specific pitcher I can think of on the Gouda Giants. But it's an S-rated pitcher on the Gouda Giants. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And that's a strike. 99 there from Holloway. This one might duck in front of it. Does, right in front of Francis. So, base hit to lead off the bottom of the third. Nick Allen steps up. He jacked a homer his last time up. On fire. He's absolutely on fire. He gets another high one. He's just going to jack it. Ooh, just going yard work in that. 0 and 2. Good eye. 1 and 2. Very good speed on first and gets him. Big hook. Very, very good pitch. Actually, that might have been. Is that the? No, it was the hook. I was gonna say it could have been like slider or anything like that. It had a real hook action to it. And that's base hit up the middle. So 1 out base hit. Runners at first and second. And Ronan steps in. He's 1 for 1. So Holloway in a jam a little bit. Got 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the third. Good speed on second. And runner goes. Double steal, actually. Oh my God. Base hit up the middle. That forced the infield in. Let me explain what just happened. So they pulled a double steal. You hear the call of the Gigantopithecus. Gary the Gigantopithecus. So what happened was double steal. They tried to get the slower runner out at second. Bobbled by Trey Matthews. Puts runners second and third. Bring the infield in. Base hit scores that run. Now it's 2-0. Villarreal fouls that one away. So it's 2-0 with 1 out still. And runners at the corners. And that one is jacked high and far. Does that have the distance? It does. Just kept going. And it's a 3-run jack. 403-foot shot for Villarreal. 7th homer, 16th RBI of the tournament. I do believe that makes him the tournament leader in homers. A-Rod's homers. And that, yep, that chases Holloway from the game. He is done. Ashton Miners comes in, the long man. Try to kind of settle things down here. 5-0. Gouda Giants. There's a strike. And walked him. So, brings up Javier Fisher, 0 for 1. With runner on first. Only 1 out still. Runner on first runs quite well. Miners doesn't have any stats or boosts or anything. So that's fascinating. That one's ripped. Foul. And again, foul. 1 and 2. Down on strikes. And Todd Ford steps in. And a base hit through the right side. So 2 on, 2 outs. Abby Rosas up, the catcher 0 for 1. He's hit to register a hit in the tournament. And again, good speed at first base, or at second base. That gets into center field. Bugby fires home. And plate to plate, there is no play. It's 6-0 now. It's an RBI single for Rosas. The first hit of the tournament. And Castaneda steps in. So the Aeroplanes pitching getting roughed up here in the third. Ooh, that took a good pitch to me. 1 and 2. And now the 1-2. And now the 2-2. Gets under it. Popped it up. Right at Matthews. Out number 3. Matthews barely had to move. 5 runs at the bottom of the third. 6-0 now. Giants leading over the Asiago Aeroplanes. Now, the Aeroplanes are the #1 seed. Let's not forget that. The Gouda Giants are the #8 seed. So, you know, the way the Giants are playing today, they keep this momentum going. 2 more wins, they're in there. I should say a win today and then another win they're in the semifinals. I'm very curious who's going to get there. I already know the Gorgonzola Gothams are in. And that one is over to Owens. He's going to win the foot race. Out, number 2. McIntyre stepping in 0 for 1. To me, it's kind of a crapshoot with some of the other teams, some of the other series that we have going on. I honestly don't know. I think between the Cherubs and the Saucers, kind of like the Saucers' chances a lot better. We already know they're going to be facing off against whatever team wins there is going to be facing off against Gothams. And between Kraken and the Mechanics, I mean, I thought the Kraken kind of had it in the bag, but that one is sharply hit off of Matthews' glove and into center field it goes. It's a base hit to lead off the top or the bottom of the fourth. Goldie steps in. I thought the Kraken had it. I thought they were gonna easily win the rest of that series. Even though I've said all along, I think the Mechanics are one of the best constructed teams and probably have some of the best lineups. And ooh, that's a rocket right up front for the first out. Have some of the like the most balanced, I think, lineups and could really be dangerous. But they just haven't like a click every now and then. They don't like string together a couple of things, and then the Kraken came out of nowhere to me, honestly. That one is ripped. Bugby is there at number 2. Very, very hard hit balls. Very hard hit balls. Brings up Villarreal, who homered his 7th of the year. Very hard hit balls. And Miner's already huffing and puffing out there. Ooh, 0-2 on Villarreal. Fouled away, hangs tough. 0-2 again. And that is his 8th home run. 8th home run of the tournament. 467-foot shot, an absolute blast. 8th homer, 18th RBI, and 2 more runs. 7-0 now. The Giants lead it over the Asiago Aeroplanes, and that chases Miners from the game, and now Micah Harden comes in. It's ugly, ugly pitching performances from the Aeroplanes. That'll be the final out of the inning. Jeez, two more runs. Oh, I'm sorry. 8-0. I'm sorry. 8-0. Forgot there. 8-0. Crazy. And it's a little roller up the middle and Golden Fields and Fires. Hardcore stepping in 0 for 1 now. So the Aeroplanes just kind of look broken today. They've thrown out a couple of weird lineups, and they haven't really hit the ball terribly well in the past couple games. Kind of just look broken. Pitching has suffered for sure. All right, 1-2 on Bugby with 2 outs, and that is a little roller over to Fisher, and that is going to be the final out of the inning. Boy, oh boy. Pitchers are making quick work of this Aeroplanes lineup. Very quick work. Harden steps in now. And foul ball. 1-1. Rocket right at Matthews for the first out. There's Todd Ford stepping in. What teams would I like to see in the finals, semifinals? It would be interesting, as that one's fouled away, to see a battle of kind of the cryptid monsters in the Kraken and the Giants, the Gigantopithecus. Gigantopithecus's official baseball name, their official team name, is the Gouda Gigantopithecus's baseball club. And that is out number 3. Top of the 6, 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Aeroplanes.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 52,
and
Mickey
Howell again looking for approval from the crowd, but does not get it. But it'd be interesting. Battle of the Cryptid Monsters would be pretty cool. And then, you know, I kind of want to see... That is the first hit of the game in the top of the 6th here, folks, for the Asiago Aeroplanes. Harden had a no-hitter going. I didn't even want to look at. Didn't even want to think about it. Didn't want to talk about it. And a hit right to Villarreal for the out. Saucers and the Gothams. I can get behind that. Gothams have a good ball club. Don't count out the Saucers. They're pretty darn good too. Of course, the Saucers have to win their series. It could be the Cherubs and the Gothams. Now that would be very interesting. Because it would be the Cherubs. It would be a good versus evil battle. Holy shit, that would be perfect. Got the Goat Demon Heads versus the Cherubs. Damn, couldn't script that any better. If it ends up good versus evil and then the battle, the clash of the cryptids, that would be an amazing thing to watch. No shit. Just realized that. That's pretty amazing. Okay, anyway, that could be really cool. I just got really close to the thing right there. That could be really cool though. Clash of the Cryptids and the good versus evil matchup. That's a fair ball right at home plate. That is an out. Huh, how about that? All right, Nick Allen's having a great game. Home run single, RBI, 2 for 3. One out here, bottom of the 6th. 8-0, folks. If you're just joining us, which the algorithm and the analytics said you typically are just joining us at this point. People like to skip to the end. That's fine. Watch the last couple innings of action. That's fine. It's 8-0. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Goldie Cooper up the ditch. Who the heck? Micah Harden on the mound yet for the Aeroplanes. Holloway got roughed up, as did Ashland Miners. That was fouled away, 1-2. Martin Hartman, not to be confused with Micah Harden. Martin Hartman for the Gouda Giants had a no-hitter going into the 6th. Just broken up. He's pitching a one-hit ball game. That one gets away from Patrick, and that's ball 4. Free base runner here as Ron Owens steps in, 2 for 3. So that's what we got going on. All right. Duarte comes in and gives up an extra base hit. Actually gets all the way to the wall. Bugby Fields throws in. It's going to be an RBI double, and 9-0 now. The Giants extend their lead. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for this guy, Villarreal. What is happening with Enrique Villarreal? Oh my god. Just hitting the hell out of the ball. again, if you are a subscriber to this channel, if you're enjoying this content, thank you so much. Just like to take a moment and thank all y'all, all you subscribers out there. It's amazing. We just picked up another one randomly. It's just keep pumping out this content because this is like a hobby of mine, something to do in the evenings to kind of settle my mind and have a little fun. Sharply hit ball to McIntyre. And lets me live out my fantasy of one day becoming a play-by-play guy for some major league sports team somewhere. That would be fun. All right. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing and for joining and stuff. Joining the Geek Cheese fam. This is labor of love and it's so much fun. As that one is hit down the line and foul. And there's Dolly Francis hitting her first home run. No. Actually, is it her first? Might be her second. I don't know. 402-foot shot. No, it is her first. I was going to say, first home run, first RBI. She's hitting like a $1.18. Give her something. Puts the Asiago Aeroplanes on the board, but the Giants still have the 9-1 lead. And sharply hit by McIntyre. So, no outs. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Here's Miguel Russell over 2. Can he do something? Do something. Fouls that one away. I was at a food truck festival at a ballpark recently. Got to go out in the grass, on the field, sat in the stands. Obviously, there was no game happening. The food truck's on the warning track. But got to sit in the grass, got to just like hang out outside. That is hit. This could be 2, 1, and 2, and that is the ballgame, folks. 6-4-3, game-ending double play. The point of saying that I was at a food truck festival is I got to eat food, and then I sat like right here under the shade. My wife and I just sat and looked at an empty ballpark, and we just had a good little moment together. The Gouda Giants win 9-1 handily over the Asiago Aeroplanes, who could only muster 3 hits, 1 run, the 1 run coming off the Dolly Francis homer, 1-3-1 to 9-12-0. Just kind of a pathetic performance from the Aeroplanes, who should be better but are not. 7 strikeouts there as well. On the Gouda Giants side, I mean, just Ron Owens, Villarreal, Allen have amazing games. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Hartman, complete game, 3 hit, only gives up 1 run, improves his record in his ERA. Holloway, yeah, he struggled. And the whole entire Asiago pitching staff kind of struggled. And he takes his second loss. Top players, obviously Villarreal, Hartman, and Owens. And we return to the Elimination Hub because now we'll see that the Gouda Giants have the 3-2 lead over the Asiago Aeroplanes in this best of potential 7 games. So 1 more win for them. That'll send them to the semifinals. And 1 more win for the Stilton Saucers and for the Sear Kraken. We'll do the same, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. But that's it for me right now, folks. Again, thank you so much for coming along, for subscribing. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up because then you'll see, I don't know, we get better hits in the algorithm, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But yeah, we'll check you guys next time. More Cheese League Baseball action happening. And yeah, we're almost there. Look how close we are. We've watched a lot of fake baseball. This is pretty wild. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Be good. And check you next time. Bye.